All right, 3.3, adding rational numbers. This is the last portion of adding signed numbers, looking at the magnitudes and determine if it's positive or negative. So now, without using number lines or in a table, we just have mathematical expressions that we're going to be solving. But again, we must follow the order of operations still, which, if you need a reminder, it's PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So our first one, we have negative 35 plus parentheses 30 plus 5. So we have parentheses, so we need to combine these like terms first to create our new expression. So now we have negative 35 plus 35. These are opposites because one's positive, one's negative, so my answer is 0. Okay, next one. I have negative 15 hundredths plus negative 85 hundredths plus 12.5. Well, let's combine like terms. I know that a negative plus a negative results in a negative. So negative 15 hundredths plus negative 85 hundredths just equals negative 1. Negative 1 plus 12.5. All right, so now we have a negative and a positive. So what we need to do is we need to determine the magnitude or find the difference, and the difference is going to help us determine if it's going to be positive or negative by the magnitude. So I'm going to take the difference, 12.5 subtract 1, that equals 11.5. So now we need to determine if it's going to be positive or negative. 12.5 has a larger magnitude than 1, so my answer is going to be positive. So the answer is positive 11.5. All right, next one. Now we have fractions, but they're pretty easy fractions. So it's 1/2 plus negative 3/4. Okay, I want to make them into the same denominator, so I need to change my 1/2 to fourths. So 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4. Okay, so now I can rewrite it as 2/4 plus negative 3/4. I need to find the difference between those two to help me determine what the magnitude was and if the magnitude is going to help it be positive or negative. So it's going to be 3/4 subtract 2/4, which gives me 1/4 left. Okay, but I need to look at the magnitude. So 3/4 has a larger magnitude than 2/4, and since 3/4 is negative, my answer is going to be negative. So it's negative 1/4. All right, so basically what we did, ladies and gentlemen, was we just applied our understanding of using the magnitudes to determine if it's positive or negative. So what we did, so when adding a positive and a negative, first thing you need to do is find the difference between the two. Or find the difference between values. And once you find that answer, the answer is going to be positive or negative. Sorry, the magnitude of the larger number determines the sign. Okay, so for example, negative 100 plus 82. I need to find the difference between these two first. So it's 100 So the difference of the absolute values. The absolute value of 100 is negative 100 is 100. The absolute value of 82 is 82. I'm just going to find the difference of these two, which is 18. But now I need to look at the magnitudes. Which one's farther from 0? Negative 100 is farther from 0, and since it's negative, my answer is negative 18. All right, now that we completed 3.3, I want you guys to read the lesson summary of this lesson on page 368. After you read the lesson summary on page 368, your homework is the lesson 3 practice problems. You can check McGraw-Hill. Those will be posted in McGraw-Hill for you, and those will be due a week from today. All right, you have a week to complete the homework. They must be in McGraw-Hill.